From being two of the hottest stars in Hollywood to not getting along, here's a look at Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt's feud explained. Tom Cruise curses at Emily Blunt. It's not news that Emily Blunt and Tom Cruise are not the best of friends, and the two have had some weird interactions that don't make a lot of sense to fans. However, the two have worked together on multiple projects, excelling at their roles. Back in 2014, Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt were filming for their movie Edge of Tomorrow when, according to Emily Blunt, Tom Cruise cursed at her. In a later podcast, she explained that during the movie, they had to wear these extremely uncomfortable robotic suits which weighed over 80 pounds. The first time Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt tried out their robotic suits, Emily Blunt recalled that she had started crying and Tom Cruise just looked at her, not knowing what to say or do because he was probably feeling the same emotions, and said that he knows what she's going through. Emily Blunt started panicking and saying that she couldn't do the shoot in these extremely heavy suits, and while Tom Cruise did stare at her initially with no expressions on his face, he finally cursed at her and told her to just get up and do the scene. The two then just ended up laughing, and Emily Blunt ended up doing the scene successfully despite how much the robotic suit was weighing her down. Before we get into more details about Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt's feud, if you're liking our content so far, then do be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you also subscribe to our channel and turn on the notifications button so you can get notified every time we post a new video, so you can stay updated about what your favorite celebrities are up to and what's going on in their lives. The real reason the feud started. While a lot of people believe that Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt have been feuding for years, Emily Blunt did explain that the two had no remorseful feelings between them, and it was this cursing incident that had blown things out of proportions. While Tom Cruise had only cursed at Emily Blunt jokingly in an attempt to encourage her to do her scene, people took it in the wrong context and assumed that there was something wrong between the two of them. From there onwards, there's been a supposed feud going on between Emily Blunt and Tom Cruise, and fans keep coming up with the most ridiculous theories as to why the two don't get along, even though it's far from reality. In a podcast, Emily Blunt said that she found it ridiculous that the story was being spun in such an extreme manner and being portrayed as something that offended her, even though in reality this was far from the truth. She had just shared the incident as a joke and in a very lighthearted manner, just like Tom Cruise had lightheartedly cursed at her. Well, we all know that this isn't the first time that fans and the media have blown something out of proportion just to get their own spin on things and create unnecessary drama. Emily Blunt further added that she and Tom Cruise are nothing but good friends, and they definitely adore each other's company immensely, thus clearing any rumors about a feud that may have been circulating. Friends or enemies? Even after the infamous incident where Tom Cruise cursed at Emily Blunt, the two have appeared on several interviews together and have gone on to shoot multiple scenes together, delivering nothing but finesse in all of their performances. The two did several interviews after the movie and always seemed to engage in friendly banter, making fun of each other and playfully teasing each other. It seems like Emily Blunt and Tom Cruise have really made a connection by working together and brought out the best in each other. The two seem to be pretty familiar with each other's frequencies and get along really well. Well, we suppose it was just the infamous robotic suits that made their friendship seem like something else to the world, and people started digging for reasons as to why Emily Blunt and Tom Cruise might not get along well, even though that isn't the case. Almost killing Tom Cruise. We're sure it must have been extremely intimidating for Emily Blunt to do a movie full of stunts with none other than Tom Cruise, someone who's been performing stunts for as long as we can remember. Emily Blunt herself admitted that it was in fact quite intimidating for her, but we gave her credit for doing the job really well. According to Emily Blunt, Tom Cruise is the kind of person who wants to do all the stunts by himself, and it encouraged her to do the same as well in an attempt to prove herself too. So instead of being enemies, Emily Blunt and Tom Cruise really bring out the best in each other. In one of the scenes in Edge of Tomorrow, Emily Blunt does a stunt where she's driving the car and Tom Cruise is in the passenger seat, a place where we all know he doesn't like being in. While driving the car, Emily Blunt didn't press the brakes at the right time and slammed the car in a tree, almost killing Tom Cruise. Well, we suppose Emily Blunt and Tom Cruise definitely have a lot of interesting stories to share and have had quite a lot of fun on the set of Edge of Tomorrow, making memories and a friendship that will definitely last them a lifetime. So what do you think about Emily Blunt and Tom Cruise's friendship? Let us know in the comments down below.